This is pre-calculus notes on section 7.4, periodic graphs and phase shifts. This is period 2 on May 18th, 2016. All the students in this classroom have been informed that they are being recorded. All right, so first page is just the definition of phase shift, which is a horizontal translation of a periodic function. So horizontal means it's moving left or right. We've got some formulas here, and in this section, all we're going to be asked to do is to use some very simple formulas to calculate the amplitude, the period. Now, those things you learned already in the previous section. So now we're adding to that phase shift, which is a left and right movement, and vertical shift, which is an up and down movement. Pause the video, write this in your notes, and then when you've got it written down, we'll resume by doing some problems. All right, state the amplitude, period, phase shift, and vertical shift of the function. Amplitude is the absolute value of A, which in this case is 3. The amplitude is 3. Period for sine or cosine is 2 pi over B. And in this case, B is 2. So the period is pi. Vertical shift. I'm just going to abbreviate that BS. Okay. Vertical shift is C over B. No, the negative C over B, which means that it's moving the opposite direction of whatever this sign is. So this is a negative, which means it's going to be moving to the right. Okay? And then we're going to do negative, no, we're going to do positive because we're going to do the opposite. So we're going to do 1 over 2. That's C over B. Negative C over B. So this is 1/2 to the right. And then vertical shift is just whatever D is. In this case, D is 4. So this is going to be up 4. All right, next problem. State the amplitude. We've got the absolute value of A, which is the absolute value of -2, which is 2. Now, this one is going to be a reflection across the x-axis, but that really doesn't change its amplitude. Its amplitude is whatever the absolute value of that number is. Period is 2 pi over B. Now, B in this case is 1/3. Right, so I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of 1/3, which is 3. So the period is 6 pi. Phase shift or vertical shift. Phase shift and vertical shift are the same thing when it comes to periodic functions. Is negative C over B. So that would be -4 over 1/3. Okay, and then just same as we did for period, I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of 1/3. So that means I'm going -12 to the left, or 12 to the left. And then the vertical shift is 1. It's seeming to me all of a sudden that I messed up on the previous slide. This is not vertical shift right here. This is horizontal shift or phase Okie dokie. That was notes on section 7.4, phase shift. Do your book work.